I'm coming for you.
Hello guys, welcome to another vlog. I am a little bit flappy. Basically lost the whole hour today. If you've watched some of my previous vlogs, you'll have seen I gained some hours on some previous vlogs where I thought I only had an hour and then the hour took over and I was like, oh, I've actually got 2 hours. And then today, everybody, I was on my way up and the girls were saying about how much time I had. And I was like, no, I've got 2 hours. And they were like, no, you've got an hour. And I was like,
on your time. Come forward a little bit early.
it's got a bit of shiny on it, yeah. I haven't got
This
much
is
shiny
Debrief.
on it. So yeah, I'm rushing. I'm going to talk to you probably more when we run around the course in a moment. But I'm here at Howick with Charlie for a BE90, his first BE of the season. And
Let's do
I'm
this.
late, yeah. Although I will just quickly add, I love being late. I love the rush. It makes me feel alive.
I'm nervous to walk the course now. I'm like, oh good gosh, when are we going to walk the course?
You girls can go. I got Mima to film a dressage.
No, we're coming. We're along for the ride, Jax.
I really-
We got this.
I really don't mind. I really
Oh,
don't mind.
thanks for polishing my boots.
Yes. You got Kale's boots, Jemima's gloves.
Love it.
They're beautiful, thank you.
Yeah.
Bit smarter than last time. Right.
I thought you meant because I didn't clean mine as much as that.
Smarter than when I last saw these boots.
They just absorb the dirt.
I never
as in
actually
it dries
told the
in the
vlog.
holes.
I never actually told the vlog, but at where was I? Waverton. I had odd boots on. I had my dirty broken yard boots.
One split in the warm up, didn't
One
it?
split in the dressage warm up. I didn't vlog any of that. I never got around to telling you guys.
So now we got Cal's boots on. Shiny new.
Voila. Voila.
Right, ready?
Run. Born ready. I got AJ.
Jerry, you're being very good. Let's not make this all about you today.
Look at this Groomy. I feel Groomy needs a moment. She's done my stag.
Where is she?
She's done my
Yeah, you got round 2 and 3. Ding ding.
my entire haul.
Oh, you've got the black one. Where did you get the black one?
She's so beautiful. Charlie boy's been an angel. Thank
Good
goodness. I've got
boy.
time for him not to be. I'll come to you, boy.
Oh, so sorry.
First horse is now on course and away with wagon number 4.
And of course, Fendoors is here.
Oh, Wendy, cheer up.
That's the best so far in that section. First to go
Good job,
to
bish, bosh, bosh. Am I vlogging? My top lip's popped. Oh, and again, sorry, that he ripped it out. I did put it back in, but good enough.
Just right to the 17-year-old. Yes, dinner.
Oh, it's really
It is warm, and I've got
a bobble hat and a coat on for some reason. Play any
Shall I,
I did as well. I had my down jacket
keeping on, or?
Keeping on, yeah, why not? It's not like we vlogged anything up until this point.
This is true.
Alright, guys.
Pretzel.
Charlie's keen for a salted pretzel. Pretzel pluck. I think, oh, he's funny. He likes, he'll sniff it and then go to eat it and then sniff it. And then go to eat it and then sniff it.
No, you're not feeling food.
No! That's me in 3 hours and I'll eat the whole packet.
Ravenous.
Good boy, Beans. You're a very good boy. Eating all the way up.
Oh, good boy. Water. Water, drink.
Okay. Flip side.
Incoming, the gang. Got Mimes on camera duties. Got Zoe on. So what duties are you on?
I'm just on walking
Support duties. We got Jerry on security.
Away.
Sorry girls, we go that way. We get this. Will I just turn right and just see you girls all come with me? Wait, where should we go?
Where should we go? Where are you going?
Do we go that way or that way?
Oh, through here. That then. Look at their proper table and chairs. They're here for the day. Right, I'm gonna let this go. If you look in the distance, you can see Jack. She's very small, of course. I can't see him anymore. That's all you got. Come warm up over here, Jax. Oh, okay.
Should I have done that?
Yeah, perhaps. I'd take him over by that white stuff over there.
Oh no, that'll really make him speak.
non-hedge for the first time.
What would my advice be?
Remember Cameron when we were going through them and you jumped over them?
Yeah.
He'd be alright, surely.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be fine. Here she comes, Jacqueline. Early boy. Gorgeous.
Hello! He's been a good boy, he's been a little bit tense, but we've got 8 minutes, or at least 2 tests for 4 hours, so I think I'm going to give him a quick breather, and then do a little bit more and then go straight in. But he's been very calm, such a grown-up compared to this time last year where I was looking scared for my life. Now he's like, it's just my job. Just a little bit curly, but I don't know if I'm rightly going to get that out of him in the next 8 minutes, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. He seems pretty obedient. I do have a question about the test for the girls, but I don't want to go in amongst all the professionals and ask a question about the test. They might be like, you don't know the test. I just want to double check, is it between the markers or on a marker, one of them. But I will ask that. I will ask that before I go in, just to double check. I did just watch the test before and he did go between the markers, which is what I thought it was, but I thought it was really better just check. Yeah. All the way to F, isn't it? Medium,
Taking those pulses to
So we're in a different temperature zone.
safe over the long
yes, well, I'm hot. I find it really hot. Safety.
Panic over. I'm on recording without S&Q. Am I in your way at all?
Hello guys, voice over time. I haven't actually watched this test back yet, so apologies if I get distracted as I'm reading off my score sheet, but we got an 8 for our centre line with comment straight entry, and then we get a 7 for the next move, which is change the rein in working trot with the comment fair steps. So far so good. Right, if you watched my last vlog, you will know that I got 5s for my half 20-metre circles. I have since spoken to my instructor and basically learned how to ride them, and I'll be so glad to say that I actually got an 8 for my half circle with the comment accurate. We then got a 7 for our second half circle with not quite as supple this way, but still quite nice that I didn't get penalised for the shape of them. We then got a 7 for our transition to working canter, which I think is actually very fair because I think he was a bit behind the leg there. And we got a 7.5 for a 20-metre circle here with a pleasing circle, which I'm going to take. Thank you very much. I feel like this was my redemption on last time. We get a 7 then for this transition to working trot, and we get an 8, yes, for this half circle again here. So delighted. And then we get a 7.5 for not quite as supple. So it's actually the opposite of our first one. So we obviously just lose a bit of suppleness on our second circle regardless of the rein. So a repeat of the first 2 half circles. We get a 7 for our upwards here with no comment. I actually think that one was better than our first one, but a 7 for each, which is fine. We get a 7 for our 20-metre circle with needs a little more bend. Fair enough. This is his lesser good rein, if that makes sense. We then get a 6.5 for our downwards with needs a little more bend, and I agree, he just kind of loses balance and loses bend there. We get a 7 for our medium walk. I actually quite like his medium walk. In general, I find he's quite easy to put leg on in walk, so delighted with our 7 there. We then do get penalised for this half circle, guys. Apparently it's a bit shallow. It says too shallow for 20 metres and we get a 6. So go on, Ella. She just loves to throw away a mark with her accuracy. But there we go. We're all learning, guys. And we then got, from here on out is all one move. So our upwards to working trot the centre line and the salute. It's all 1 mark, and we got an 8, which is lovely. He's also quite good at his halts, bless him. He's very straight, a lot straighter than Hattie. We then got a 7 for our paces, 7 for impulsion, 7 for submission, and a 7.5 for my riding, with the overall marks. Well done, a nicely presented test with plenty to like. So, delighted with that, guys, and our overall mark was a 28.
Somebody else like it. Oh, there she is. She gave it to me. Chocolate. Oh, I'm getting in the way of your shot. It's alright, we can make her perform. Well done, Jax. It was unreal.
His halt was beautiful.
Oh my gosh, perfection.
You would probably couldn't see it from where you were, a teeny bit like
Over. Oh, I couldn't see it.
Like his front legs were just off the cut grass. I'm really happy with that. Exactly the same as last Friday, I'd say. Just like baby, but so obedient.
Yeah, he looked at it. What are you after? What has someone dropped?
Transition because he's usually so willing. So when I was like, go, and he was,
Oh yeah, the first one. He was like,
and I was like, go.
he was like, I'm chill. You chill. Come on, Jerry.
This was it.
Yeah, I mean he's a bit behind there, but yeah, I was like, good boy, he's very chill. It's hilarious.
So good.
Thank you, ladies.
And so good. Filming and
Yeah,
supporting. And
No, really happy, and we have to go quickly change shoes and we're going for a little run. We've decided that today's a lovely day for a run. Around 23 jumping efforts, so that's what we've decided is a great plan for now, because that's what you have to do when you lose an hour in your day. But no, really happy. Exactly the same as Waverton, I'd say, and that's probably going to...
Jerry, this way.
I'd like a 30 to 35 for that, because it was all there. It was just a bit wobbly with inconsistent outline. But I think he deserved 6.5s and 7s most of that.
Yeah, I think he looked banging.
And I was much better with my circles.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you were.
Apart from, I don't know if you noticed, when I started them the second time, I started riding the track and I was like, I'm looking at X, I know where I'm going, I don't mean to be here for as long as I am.
He's hating the
She was a lovely,
sharp bits in the grass.
lovely smiley judge. I think he's
Yeah, I know, they were both lush.
Yeah.
Yeah, you started smiling. I was like, fuck, do you have to smile?
No.
First one of the day.
We should have a swear count. How many times do we think we're going to have to beat Zoe out today, everybody? No.
Fine, surely you sweat.
A little bit, not as bad as you, but
I
occasionally.
but I can turn it off.
Yeah, or a lot of the time I'll get like a foot before I realise. So this is the lorry you're getting. You're going to pick up next week, Ella, yeah? This is the lorry you're going to pick up next week.
This one.
Let's go ride along, Georgia.
Oh, amazing. Right, so I'm going to end this here,
Thank you.
Jacklets.
We're going to go run around the course. We'll see you for the course walk. Okay, guys, welcome to a speed cross-country walk because I've not got time. There's fence number 1, somewhere in the background. You tell I'm a teeny bit manic. I will put up a picture of it from the cross-country app, which is a godsend, and I will be studying it between the show jumping and the cross-country to double-check everything. So, fence 1, a log back there somewhere. Fence 2 is a hay cart on the top of the hill, which I'm obviously not going to get all the way up to, so I'll show you a picture of that now. And then I'll see you at fence 3. Oh my god. Guys, a little tip for life. Wow, that's very zoomed in. Study your times before you leave, so you don't have to go for a 2-mile run on an eventing day. Mind you, who am I kidding? I love it. I love the rush. And I love the cardio. And so far, I love the course.
It's not Jackie running her course.
Oh, I love it. Look at that log. Look at the dirty water. Hello. Over that corner. It's nice. Huge. Final one. Right. Course run 10:25. I'm jumping at 10:51. So we're okay. We're okay with my super little helper here. We'll have another glance at the show jumping from another angle. Now we got this. Oh, and I like the course. It's big. It's a lot bigger than Waverton. There's about 4 fences in here that I think might be some of the biggest Charlie's ever jumped in his life. So yeah, something to look forward to. Look at the state of me. Thankfully I'm blurry, but guys, it's about 20 degrees and I'm not really dressed for jogging. I will have earned me out flat white after this, I tell you. Oh, vloggy! What did she get? What did she get, Kales? 28! 28, everybody! His first ever sub 30. Yay, Charlie! He is about it. Oh, Jerry's dad. Oh my goodness. Jerry's like,
Oh, sadly we had a problem with the big camera, so there's no zoomed slow motion, guys, but Kales did actually film my show jumping on her phone as well. I genuinely thought I didn't have the show jumping around, so I'm super grateful to have this footage, and I'm going to voice over it, seeing as there's no fancy slow-mos. You will see we just had fence 1. Now, oh, it was a bit annoying. It was a little bit spooky, and I do just think he looked down a little bit as he took off. I also just don't think I got his canter forward enough before we started. Then we have fence 2 and 3, which he jumps really nicely, and then fence 4, which Ella does not do a great job of. I just killed the canter and pulled him to the bottom exactly like I did in the last vlog. However, this double, he then jumps beautifully, really nicely. We then have this upright to related. I hate uprights. He just about crawls over that, but then gives me a huge jump over the oxer behind. Can't see it brilliantly from this angle, but I very nearly did buy the photo just because he did give it so much effort. This one-strided double of uprights, I think he does a lovely job of. Really happy that he's making the distances. You will see there he had a little slip behind, and then that just kind of kills us a little bit to the last fence, but he so cleverly crawls over it.
And then number 4 was totally me, a teeny weeny little upright with no stride, and I just rolled all the way into the bottom of it, exactly the same as last time. And as I was coming in, I was like, we're going to do the same. Here we go! Here we go, yeah. And I was like, come on boy, you could like get me out of it this time. And he was like, no I can't. And then I was a bit angry. I gave him a bit of a like, come on, coming around to the double, and he threw his head and we had a weird line, and then he came and he jumped that lovely.
He did, yes. And then fence 5.
Yeah, the number 6 he rattled as well, and I gave him a little tap after 6 to be like, Charlie!
Would you please?
Yeah, and then he jumped, we got close, we put 6 in that related then, and it should have been 5. We got close and he jumped up in the air and then over that, which was great. And then I was really happy how easy he found the one stride.
Yeah.
In the uprights.
Yeah.
That is, the first part of that had Charlie's name written all over it, a double of uprights.
That was the final fence, was it?
No, and then back to yourself to the wonky 6, which I got close to, but he jumped again up in the air. Sometimes when I get too close, he just goes, he's so clever. It's probably a combination.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about uprights as a double. I don't remember seeing that.
Oh, there's a double of uprights. This number 8 is 2 upright double. It's a double, sorry, but it's 2 uprights.
Ours won't be a double, so will it? We won't have 2 lots of doubles.
And a time for Samantha Garnison to look back. In fact, I'll come back to you on that one.
Oh yeah, they changed that.
A double of uprights is usually a 100 thing.
Dirty. Get away.
Right, it's very dark, but you're just going to have to take me as I am. I'm very sweaty anyway, so it's probably for the best. I was like, what are you looking at? Oh, the camera. But yeah, oh, that's frustrating. I can't even blame him. Like, it's fine, but I'm just like, oh, you know, when you're like, yeah, his day is coming. It was actually very nearly, well, we've still got a lot to do obviously, but so delighted with his dressage. 28, I actually think it was a very similar test to last week. I just think last week's judge obviously penalised me quite harshly for my circles, which I didn't have that this week. I did ride them better though. Yes, please. Yeah, the show jumping, annoyed at myself. I would say number 1 was on him. I'd say that was his fault. But number 4 was definitely my fault. And then to be fair, we actually got lucky over 6 and 9 too. So it wasn't as if it was like an unlucky 2. It was actually quite lucky that we only had 2. But yeah, just must do better, and we will do better, and we'll get better at that phase. So, and a bit like Hattie now, at some point it will hopefully all just start to come together on the same day. But I am so proud of him for lying in second after dressage, which is very exciting, because I know that show jumping is coming. I'm in my new cross-country colours, kindly gifted by Race Safe. Can't use the excuse of not being able to see me today, guys. Look at me! With the matching hat. Oops, although I went for stars and stripes because I just thought there's a little bit more to look at than just stars or just stripes. And yes, there's plenty to jump out there now, so I think it's number 7. Can't remember, but there's that massive log with the bush. Thankfully, I say I was running short on time when I went and did the course, so I ran it. So I didn't have time to linger or ponder much, which is great, but there are some, like 3 fences out there that are, in my opinion, pretty big for me and Charlie Boy. So if he goes and jumps clear now, well, not even clear, to be honest, as long as we finish, you can never stop and a look, because this will definitely be the most he has ever jumped. Yeah, onward. Goodness me. I haven't stopped sweating today, everybody. It is hard. Okay, so can you see me? Yeah, there we go. Ella's just gone in for her warm up on the cross country. This is her over here. I'm just gonna go get my photography place for her. Ready? She's smashing it. Charlie being a spooky bean. Not what we want to see, Charlie bean. A good lad.
On the course now we have
Luckily you're not jumping that one, Charlie.
They've got a
I've just come back to Mime's just doing my studs for me. She can come again, can't she? Can't tell if this is really dark. I think it is. Right, we've sorted you. This girl needs to get herself a cap. So I'm here today with Kales and Zoe, and they are also competing. So we've got a bit of a turnaround now. I'm going to go help Zoe, her Kales warm up for her dressage. But yeah, just come back, check on Mimes, and she's doing her studs. And she's not, you are horsey, she is horsey. But she's not, yeah, she's never been an eventer, she's never had to stud, she's just a legend. Everyone needs a Jemima in their lives. Hey baby, more water, more door. Oh, thank you. I am so happy with his cross country and his dressage, and then we just need to work on his show jumping. Just overall, they're really happy. And I can't remember if I've said on here or not, I feel like the first pole was his bad, the second pole was my bad. All of the cross country was a real team effort. He was so cool, so brave as well, really brave, taking a few strides out here and there, which obviously as we go forwards we would try and avoid, but that was just a young spooky kind of thing where he headed off into the fence a little bit quicker than I would have liked, but we'll work on that, more lessons, etc. But the bigger fences that I was a teeny bit worried about him not even making the height of, he just straight up. Oh, baby, I believe he's got a top 10 placing. I haven't actually checked. He was in 8th before, and we had, oh, that's Kaylee's phone. I have no idea how I have that. I have Kaylee's phone. He was in 8th, and there was 2 more to go. I don't know where my phone is. 2 more to go cross country. So he may have gone about, but oh, not. He might have just come 8th, which is fabulous. Gonna swap my cap to a cooler cap rather than the moleskin one. I'm desperate for some water, and so Kales is going to do her dressage now, so I'm going to run down there, help her warm up, because she loves to be told what to do, don't we all? Find my phone, if I can, and then I will sign off in a little bit then, and let you know my placing. Ah, guys, we are home. Very sleepy Ella, very happy Ella, another really successful day. Not 100% our day, but still a bloody good day. So happy. Saying to Jemima, my sister, he does an event, but I was like, basically the whole day is as good as your cross country. That's what it is for me anyway. Like, if you have a good cross country, for me, everything else is just kind of forgotten because the buzz is just amazing. Like, obviously it would have been extra amazing not to have had the show jumping bowls, but honestly, I'm not at all going to let that take anything away from the day and what a cool boy he was in the other 2 phases. Hey, handsome, because he's just a baby. Just a baby. He's such a beautiful baby. And there's lots more to come from this super boy. It's all very exciting, isn't it? Let me get you. Come on, good boy. So yeah, he came 7th overall. Can't remember my overall score, but we had a 28.5, oh no, just 28 dressage, which is awesome, amazing. I think the best dressage was a 27.5, so he was, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I really glanced at the scores, but I'm pretty sure he had the 2nd best dressage in the whole section, which is mad that my little feral warm blood that I just feel like I've struggled with for the last year on the flat. It's just, yeah, getting scores like that. And so he's just so young too, and there was some, go on. Oh, I had like slight, what's the word? I felt slightly intimidated in the warm-up. Hello babies, they're all here. Slightly intimidated in the warm-up with the standard of horses warming up around me, and I was just, you know, and you're just like, oh, standards are high today. So yeah, for him to, here's my little helper. For him to have pulled that, thank you. So yeah, for him to have pulled that out of the bag. Come on, these little 3 bays all wanting their din-dins. Oh, he's tired. I digress. To pull that 28 and the 2nd best dressage in the section out of the bag was epic. And I say, not our day show jumping, but the feel he gave me cross country was so good. Took a few strides out. I know I've already said this, which I don't think is good in, you know, the grand scheme of things. Obviously, it's taking money out of the confidence bank, but generally he was very bold and keen, and again he found the time a bit easy. We had to slow up for the time, pull a few zigzags. Oh, my circles, guys, if you watched my last vlog at Waverton House, you know I got my 5s for my circles. Got 8s today. I mean, that's, obviously you will have seen this. I forget you'll have already watched that, but yeah, that felt like a bit of a redemption run. I learnt from my mistake, I really did, and I was very good and very clear with my change of bend over the centre line, so that was nice. I think I did get a 6 for one of my counter circles. Again, you'll have seen all this, but other than that, definite improvement on last time. Right, I'm going to let this go because I'm tired. These guys want their din-dins. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you're still here at the end of this journey. Hopefully you'll stay along for the rest of the journey, the rest of my season. I try and post a vlog every Thursday. If you don't already, please subscribe. If you have time, please leave a comment. Please like it as well. It all just helps. It all just helps. I'm loving vlogging. It was really nice chatting to some people today that have watched the vlogs, and knew Charlie and knew me. And I'm loving it all. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you